23. Splitting apart. The decision, the way by which inferior forces overcome those that are superior, is not through a direct, frontal assault which is not likely to succeed against superior strength, but by working gradually and through stealth to wreck the enterprise from within. If this goes unnoticed for long, the superior forces are eventually weakened and collapse upon themselves. When the times are such that inferior men are in ascendancy, it is inadvisable for the superior man to attempt any great work. The problem is to maintain oneself free from injury, and this is best accomplished by recognizing the bad times, remaining quiet, and waiting for a more favorable time to proceed. This suggests no fault in the superior man. In fact, his fault would be to ignore the signs of the times and forge ahead at any cost, regardless of the lack of favorable circumstances to support his effort. But wisdom is not so foolish and unseeing. Wisdom recognizes that there are times that are not conducive to advancement, and in such times the superior man does not foolishly expend himself when he knows it will do no good. That would be a complete waste of resources, which is not typical of a superior man. Therefore, he conserves his strength, remains quiet, and waits the development of better opportunities in the future. The maximum man occupies a high position, because there are others, sometimes many others, who look up to him for leadership and give him loyalty and support. He, in turn, is dependent upon them, for he cannot do everything himself. They, in effect, are the foundation upon which his position rests. If he withdraws into himself and, whether from pride, ignorance, or self-centeredness, fails to utilize this broad base of support as fully as he might, he denies himself the multiplicity of talents, skills and ideas that a diverse group of interested subordinates can give him. He then runs the risk of not being as effective a manager as he might be, and, indeed, runs the risk of a total failure of the enterprise he heads. Similarly, the people who support him have an equal duty to give their best to the common effort, and put their hearts into the goals of the enterprise. When both conditions prevail, the receptivity of the man in a high place, and the loyalty and support of those in a subordinate position, both the man and his people will make their own prospects secure.